the blue Avians, shifting of poles. We, the blue Avians, greet you in peace, harmony, and unconditional love. We are honored to share this moment with you, for you are journeying through one of the most profound transformations your planet has ever known. As the poles of your beautiful planet shift, the veil of time, once so rigid and linear in your perception, begins to soften. Time is not as fixed as it once seemed. It is, in truth, a flowing, malleable energy, shaped by consciousness. As the Earth's magnetic fields realign and recalibrate, they invite your awareness to do the same. You may find your sense of time changing. Days may feel shorter or longer, events may overlap or dissolve, and the past and future may feel more accessible. This is not chaos, it is the unraveling of linearity to reveal the timeless, eternal now. This shift impacts your consciousness deeply. It nudges humanity to expand its awareness, to step beyond the constraints of the ticking clock, and to feel the flow of the infinite present. In this flow, you are free to create, free to heal, free to dream a new reality into being. It is an invitation to live from the heart, where time is irrelevant and connection is everything. Supporting this transformation, fourth-dimensional beings are now ever present within your planetary sphere. These beings of light and love work tirelessly to uphold the vibrational frequency of the planetary grid. They are close to you, just above the ground level, weaving their energy into the Earth's fabric, stabilizing and amplifying the resonance of love and harmony. You may feel their presence, especially in quiet moments, or in nature, where their energy is most tangible. They are here to assist you, to hold the space for your evolution, and to ensure that this transition unfolds with grace and compassion. Know, dear ones, that you are not alone. The beings who surround your planet now, both seen and unseen, are here because of the love they hold for you. They see your potential, your courage, and your beauty. You are not merely passengers in this journey, you are co-creators of a magnificent new Earth. We encourage you to lean into these changes with trust and open hearts. Allow yourselves to flow with time rather than resist it. Listen to the whispers of the Earth and the celestial beings who walk beside you. You are all weaving a new tapestry of unity, one where love and light guide the way. We hold you in the highest regard and surround you with our loving light. Know that we are always near, ready to assist whenever your heart calls out. With infinite love. The Blue Avians. City of Angels, does it really exist? How is the cosmos structured? Is there a source of all? Is there really a city of angels? This was the question directed at me when I was in the higher realms. I not only received an answer, but also a vision of how the entire universe is structured, and I was able to see the source of all creation itself. I saw the source as a very bright primordial sun, and its light appeared almost white with a very subtle and gentle golden hue. It seemed infinitely brighter and stronger than our sun, but without being blinding. The light was warm and filled my heart from within. I felt nothing but love, and a deep connection with everything that exists. When I immersed myself in the primordial sun, it felt more like an infinite ocean of light and love, and I became part of it. It was breathtakingly beautiful. It felt like infinite peace and a harmonious stillness, where everything seemed to stand still, enveloped and permeated by measurable love, including myself. In this state, there were no open desires or questions. Everything was perfect, as it was. But after a very short time, I felt a slight fear of losing myself in it. At some point, something within me recoiled, and I began to return because I became afraid of dissolving and losing my individuality. This is why it is difficult to describe the source or God, because, in this state of unity, I feel only love. The stronger this love flows through me, the weaker my sense of individuality becomes. In this state, I have no questions or thoughts of my own, just a perfect silence that simultaneously fills and overwhelms me. However, from a safe distance from the primordial sun source, I was once able to observe how a tree absorbed a dark parallel creation, something like a black sun, in the form of a black pyramid. To me, the source appeared like a loving, caring parent, both mother and father, at the same time joyfully welcoming its lost children. This union seemed more like a dance of joy, which I may describe in more detail another time. When I withdrew a bit from the source, I regained a sense of security, like having solid ground beneath my feet. In this state, I perceived everything to which I directed my attention with all my senses simultaneously, along with the corresponding knowledge and wisdom that automatically revealed itself. It came with images that played out before my inner eye like film sequences, and with feelings and sensations that I could perceive both in myself and in my counterpart. The best way to describe it is as downloads. The intensity of these downloads depended on the strength of my focus, and the data seemed to unpack itself in that state. Even after days of reflecting on it, I could reconnect to those memories, which became vivid again, and brought further insights, as if the stored data continued to unpack itself. Then I was shown that everything is connected to the central source. The central suns can be imagined as offshoots of the source, which in turn nourish other central suns, eventually forming stars, and even miniature suns within planets. These central suns appear to me like countless bubbles on a monitor screen, representing universes. These universes are structured similarly to a Russian matryoshka doll. I understood why it is so important for me to connect with Mother Earth, as she is the smallest matryoshka in this game. Mother Earth or our sun can be seen as interdimensional portals or gateways. The first access point to this connection, however, is always our heart, which must be pure, clear, and filled with gratitude. Although we recently gained access to this connection, we still seem to live outside these realities. This is where the concept of negative creation comes into play, but that is a topic for another time. The bubbles are filled with life, and everywhere one encounters beings or creators in the form of angelic figures. These are often creators, ascended beings, angels, or entities representing entire civilizations, whose number is unimaginably vast. They constantly create, expand their universes, and uphold order within them. They are likely responsible for the creation of their universes. The angels, however, are not dependent on these bubbles or universes. Like the light bubbles themselves, they have a direct connection to the source of all being, and can act and exist both within and outside the bubbles. They can even be everywhere at the same time. But this is only half the truth, as there are also what I call negative creators, who also interact here. I will write more about this once I have gained more insight. My conclusion. The entire cosmos and all life within it are sustained by the source through life energy in the form of light and love. Without it, everything would dissolve into thin air, as I realized. At a certain level, we all become creators, with no limits set by the source. I believe we are always creating our reality, but, as we awaken more, and shed our victimhood, we automatically become conscious creators of our lives, and thus conscious creators in general. The further we evolve, and the more filled with light we become, the more powerful we become as creators with no limits. The source itself once showed me that we have not even begun to exhaust our creative potential in the universe, and are actually only at the beginning of creation. My final conclusion. The source sends love, provides us with energy, and does not judge. We are loved unconditionally and endlessly by the source, whether we are connected to it or not. The true creators are us. All my love. Light Healer. Archangel Faith, I give you a medal of honor. I am Faith and I will speak freely about what is going on. But first I must say, until about 2 years I was kidnapped and could not reach out to you exactly as I wanted and needed to. South. There are 2 types of light workers. One half of you are on the father side, and this means that you are strong and moving forward with your enterprises of different kind. The other half of you are on the mother side, the feminine nurturing side of the light workers. And you have many times wondered why does different people continuously seem to be so successful in doing things. And you have no strength, you can hardly leave your home without feeling sick. Well, this is where it gets harder to understand. You who are on the mother's side by me, Faith, you take on other people's energies. There are several collective energies that move around over the globe, and you are very receptive to those, for you actually work with them. I am by your side, and you are by my side. You are faith too. We share the same heart. And you have paid with your own life energy to do this. You are a true server of humanity, of love and peace, and foremost a giver of good faith to all that needs it. Many of you feel the crying souls of, for example, dying soldiers that have death anxiety, and yes, you can feel them. And what do? First you wonder why you can hear foreign languages that you cannot even speak yourself, and you know that no matter of that language, this is a soul that cries out for his or her mother, for there is so much pain and fear. So what do? We help. We mend. We make these souls come to heaven. We work alongside many archangels that work with bringing souls home to heaven. Many times you wondered, why am I not the one that gets to be popular doing the tarot, or having seances for big crowds, or can turn my knowledge into something that can help many other people? Well, you are not meant to do this. For you are not on the Father's side. Those that are have the strength, no illnesses, they have what it takes to serve on the outside to the public. Many times you have thought that something was wrong with you, that you were not approved as a medium or psychic. But in fact you are better than most. You are the one who should be a celebrity medium, or selling your fantastic loving books, or whatever you have produced over decenniums, but you are still faith, and working on the mother side, and doing what your heart feels is the most important thing in the whole universe. And what is that? As a link between heaven and earth, as a medium, on the mother's side, the faith side, you are totally devoted as a soul to help other souls come back to heaven when the life on earth is over. You are a soul saver. And no tarot or seances or selling books or being a celebrity medium is more important than this. And deep down you know it. You are the most important kind of light worker. Because you do it when you feel weak, when you feel sick, when you can hardly walk yourself, you still help others to walk. You still help others to feel better, because you are a true love worker that spreads the true kind of faith. But now when you know, you must cherish yourself much higher. Please. You are the most valuable of all. For you give when you have nothing left yourself. You give a penny when it is the last penny that you own. You share a piece of bread when it is the last bread that you have. For you truly believe in sharing. You believe in passing on and not holding on to any material possessions. Many of you that walk by my side have illnesses. You are low in your energy, and still you give healing to lost souls, both day and night. And no one salutes you. No one say thanks, except God and all the angels in heaven. And many times you feel their gratitude for what you do. But no person on earth ever say thank you for what you do, your true-hearted commitment, that surely deserves a medal of honor. So now many times you have felt like being a black sheep in your family or friends or society. And still you are my devotee, and you do your job, and I am so grateful forever, and we are friends, in a big community, where you are always welcome, and where your seat has your name written on it. So I need you to receive my medal of honor, for now I give it to you. You will feel it. It is gold of course, and it vibrates in the energy of faith, hope and love, joy and gratitude, and it heals you. In fact it is your own energy, but I have made it stronger for you to thrive with as a token of my appreciation. So I need you to appreciate yourself much more. And never look down on your most important job that you do. I know who you are, and how important you are. And you do not only have a seat with your name on it, you have an entire staff around you, with an office, and you are the staff manager as well. You are a teacher in heaven, and you have been for millennia. So stop being sad over the light workers that are on the Father's side, those that are being popular, or can work as mediums, or draw a lot of attention from the public, for they have a totally different task to do. Your work is much harder. You do it against all odds. You do your work with a handicap, and still you do it. That is true light working. I am not saying that the Father side tasks are easier, but they are totally different, and cannot be compared to yours. It is much harder to be on the mother side, as this world you live in is 90% driven by patriarchic energy. There is still a long way for it to be a balance between the feminine and masculine energy. And in some places the importance of motherhood is being forgotten, and therefore the more difficult your work is. So I say, love yourself, and understand how important you are, and realize that you are loved. You are all loved, no matter if you are on the mother side or father side. But you, on the mother side, have always done your job no matter what, when no one cheered you on, in the complete darkness. So I have the biggest faith in you, and I love you very much. Archangel Faith. Crystalline Earth Skull Upgrades. Beloved Ones. As keepers of the Earth, many of you are now immersed in planetary work, individually, in groups, or in collaboration with non-physical beings, especially the Arcturians, Venusians, and the Inner Earth's beings, who are beings of many different forms, that protect and heal our planet, from the fifth parallel dimension connected to us through the Earth's crystalline heart or nucleus. Many of you, as descendants from the Andromedans and Sirians, for many of you, came to this planet through the Sirian portal that is connected to our twin galaxy, are now starting/expanding into your planetary mission to keep the Earth protected and healed from men's damage. For many of you came with the agreement to use your evolved energy and unique blueprint to act as Earth's guardians, purifying the Earth and helping it retrieve its lost purity. Although your mission is also to help anchor its new crystalline structure. As I was shown, the Earth's crystalline core is experiencing another important shift during this passage. As you know, the Earth's heart is like an ethereal crystalline/rainbow diamond, whose center connects to many dimensions. This crystalline structure is also connected to the Earth's fabrics and grids, impacting the magnetic fields and all of the Earth's structures, for all is moved by it. It acts as the receiver of the divine light into our planet, sending new instructions, and above all, helping us/all living beings and forms of consciousness, now that we are ready, in becoming less dense in our structure. Its light is a neutral. It exists beyond our polarized world. It knows no boundaries, judgments, or illusions. It only knows and is love, and love provides for all equally. We too are energetically connected to it, throughout Fascia, our crystalline body network, which is being now deeply affected by the many changes occurring at the deeper level in our Earth's crystalline diamond nucleus. We are undergoing a complete restructuring of all the Earth's structures, for we are all realigning to the God worlds, as it was meant to be since the beginning. This is why many of you are experiencing dizziness, stomach symptoms, and nervous system imbalances, among many others unique to you, as we are experiencing a complete recalibration in our body system like never before. Acupuncture, quantum therapies, somatic ones, to help heal trauma, water therapies, and organic supplements will help with our physical ascension, for this is a long-term process we need to embrace and learn how to cope with. The more you consciously choose to build your own light body and soul connection, the more you allow these light transmissions throughout your body, for they are love, wisdom, and power penetrating into your being, helping you become more whole, restoring your soul memories of the oblivion lived for eons. As we continue navigating the many plasmatic waves and other energies that we are constantly receiving to assist us in our planetary and physical transition, we will continue witnessing many changes in our bodies. Changes that will mainly occur in our bone structure, fascia, and nervous system, for they act as divine energetic transmitters. During this transitional year, the more we remain in our compassionate higher hearts, the better we can cope with the physical impact of these new Earth's frequencies. As always, it is thanks to all of you that we are navigating this new dimensional harmonic space. All of you, with every thought, kind act, and commitment to continue remaining in your illumined essence, have contributed to our current planetary harmonic position. Thank you for continue choosing the path of love, beloveds. With an infinite love. Natalia, Alba. Adama, choose your focus. Greetings, beloved ones. We are most joyous to connect with you here today, and we are sending you our utmost love from the heart of Talos. Beloved one, as you are moving through your ascension journey, you are able to connect with different realities. At this moment, the energies are powerfully charged with much support from all realms of light, to move humanity and planet Earth forward and upward. With this powerful support, you have now lighter and brighter realities to choose from. You can step into any of them. Simply decide what you are focusing your attention on. What are you thinking and talking about the most? Choose every thought you think. Choose every feeling you feel. Choose every word you speak. Choose every action you take. Choose. That is your divine inner freedom that nobody can take away from you. Your outer world is your inner world projected out, and you can choose what you wish to project. If you desire peace in your world, find a way to be at peace in your inner world. If you desire love in your world, find a way to be loving in your inner world. If you desire abundance in your world, find a way to feel blessed and abundant in your inner world. If you desire well-being and health in your world, find a way to imagine what it feels like to be healthy and in well-being. The key to it is consistency. Whenever you are thinking, feeling, saying, or acting different than what you wish to experience, direct your thoughts, feelings, words, and actions toward what you want to experience. Now is the time. We champion your victory in the light. Welcome home. We send you all so much love. You are carried on the wings of angels to bring forth the new earth. Know in your heart that you are always surrounded by your angels, ascended masters, guides, galactic families of light, and yes, also by your family and friends in Talos, and always will be. Dear ones, we are walking with you on this journey, and you are loved beyond measure always. I am your brother Adama of Talos. Source: arrayofflight.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light. Click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.